Are you a man who feels insecure when it comes to your size? Hey guys, I'm Stephanie Ganowski, sexologist and sex coach for men. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been subscribed, welcome back. Also, please welcome my little buddy here today. He will be joining us for this video. What I want you to do when you're struggling with your size, I want you to find qualities about your penis that you actually enjoy, that you actually like, because there's so many functions of your dick that you could be appreciative of and feel good about. But so many guys who are obsessed with size just forget about all the other stuff. If you're a man who has never had to worry about getting hard, right? You've always been able to get hard when you were aroused. That's something to appreciate about your dick. Maybe you really like the shape. Maybe it's not as long as you'd like, but you like the shape. It's a good shape. And you're like, you know what? I like the way it looks. It does look pretty nice. It's nice and straight. It's got a nice curve. However you see it, where you're like, it looks good. Maybe it's even your cum load, right? Where you're like, all right, I could put out a good amount. We're really going all in here. There are a lot of things. Maybe you have always been able to fully control yourself. Maybe you've always enjoyed self-pleasure. Maybe you've always gotten compliments from women in bed. I'm not a huge fan of seeking external validation and using that to make you feel better, but it's kind of the icing on the cake. You know what I mean? It's okay to be like, okay, you know what? I have gotten these compliments and it's not like everything's terrible. You know, we're good. And in order to feel like you're good, you want to give yourself some credit. And wherever you can find that credit, maybe it's your cum tastes good, right? Maybe you've always been able to ejaculate when you wanted to, and you never felt like you couldn't ever get there, or you didn't struggle with sex performance anxiety, right? Everyone has struggled with something. So I'm sure all of you guys listening to this are like, well, I struggle with that. That's okay, right? Like we all struggle with a couple things, but there's definitely a few things that are working well for you, and you got to call attention to those things. And it's going to make you look in the direction of what's working for you. And when you do that, you carry a certain level of sex confidence because you're viewing yourself from a certain perspective. And that's important. You don't always want to look at what you don't have, because you'll always see what you don't have, and then you'll feel like you're missing out. And that's not necessarily true. And even for you guys who are below average, or even if you have a micro penis, if you can still find qualities about yourself that are sexually appealing and things you feel really confident in when it comes to your sex life, or when it comes to attraction, or, you know, different parts of your body that you really like, I encourage you to call attention to those things. Where our focus goes, energy flows. I was wanting to say something more meaningful, but that's what came out. Hope it helps you just kind of like take the pressure off yourself. It's okay. And especially you guys who are average, there's a lot of guys who are way above average, and they struggle because it's painful when they have sex with their partners. You know, sometimes you really are in the best situation without even realizing it. And I think we all just need to appreciate our bodies a lot more overall. So hope this is helpful. If you want more exclusive content and access to me, a sexologist who only works with men, then check out the Gentlemen's Club. The link is in the description of this video. I hope you join us. And if not, I'll see you on here again soon.